Order earns points redeemable for free McDonald's.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Well, it's Friday Night Lights in Cleveland, Tennessee, and we've got them Bradley Bears and them Walker Valley Mustangs getting ready to square off. I know it's going to be a great day. Would you just join me in a prayer of protection over our student athletes? Father, I thank you so much for the young people of Cleveland, for the young people of Bradley County, and I speak blessings into their lives. God, I thank you for their dedication, for their hard work that they've spent preparing for these games today. I know it's been grueling in the heat, and I pray tonight free from injury. I pray they have good sportsmanship, and that all Wood County, God, that you would touch every person struggling with COVID-19. God, I pray that your people would be strong and healthy and whole in Bradley County. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
All right, we welcome you back, everybody. It is Mixed TV, and Corey Lemberg is the public address announcer. He's announcing the starting lineups.
Much better at this than the principal.
Well, I was going to say the same thing. I thought that was true. Well, Shelton, let's talk about this game tonight.
Well, absolutely. They're 1-16 lifetime against Bradley Central High School. Damon Floyd is 23-7 lifetime against Cleveland and Bradley lifetime. This is he owns this county. There's no other way to put it. Last year, Walker Valley was leading this game 21-0 going into the middle way through the second quarter. I think this coaching staff grew up a lot after realizing you went from trying to play to win this game to trying not to lose this game. And I think that's something that Coach Akins, his staff, learned last year. So they lost this game ultimately 37-34 at the end of the game. Bradley Central escaped with a victory. If Walker Valley goes down and wins last year at Bradley Central, they're 9-1, the greatest season ever in Walker Valley history. Finished 8-2, still one of the best games in the history of Walker Valley. So I just think that tonight Walker Valley is well prepared for this Bradley Central team, and this is a game that they've kind of had a chip on their shoulder. You know, the Cleveland Daily Banner called Walker Valley the stepbrother, the little brother, and you've got to know as a former athlete, that is in the bulletin board, that's setting in the wall somewhere in that locker room right now, and you better believe they're using that as motivation tonight.
This game from last year, it's circled on a calendar somewhere in that field house. All right, when they lost that game, when Walker Valley lost this game last year, one of them juniors went in there and circled this game. They're here tonight. They're ready to play, ready for revenge against Bradley. It's going to be a wonderful game. This place is packed, but tonight it all comes down to a few key things, and one of those is going to be hydration. It is hot out here. Everyone is sweating. We're sweating. It's going to be hot out here tonight, and whoever can stay hydrated, who can ever stay out without cramping all throughout the night, it's going to be a wonderful game to see how the sideline works for these teams tonight.
Well, some of the keys of the game, I'll be honest, for Walker Valley, they've got to get Ryan Lay going early. He's got to get the ball out of the pocket. They've got to move the football. They've got to do a good job against Bradley's blitz. And Josh will talk a little bit about Bradley's blitz.
Sophomore this year, he's going to be a key star for this game for Bradley tonight.
Yeah, when you look at Bradley, I mean, the blitz is going to be big. Can Walker Valley, can they pick up the blitz? Can those fullbacks, can the running backs, can those tight ends pick up that blitz to make sure that Lay has time to throw the football? Marcus Gorey is the most on the next field, and on the next field. But I'm telling you, tonight, can Bradley Central match Walker Valley's energy early? If you don't think these Mustangs are about to come out of this gate behind us with hundreds of students, with hundreds of band members, and run through this L that they've got built on this field, if you don't think that blood is going to be pumping as most ever has in their history, you're crazy. They've got to match their energy energy early. What they've got to do, though, also is they can't look ahead. See, Bradley Central has a schedule that is very, very troubling if I'm the head coach, if I'm Damon Floyd, because I'm going from Walker Valley, then I'm going to Cleveland High School, then I'm traveling to McMinn County. I've got my 3 biggest rivalries in a row, in sequence, in this schedule, and if you don't think that plays into a teenager's mind, you've got to be crazy.
Well, hang on a second. I like when you ask Turner Jackson down on the field, who scheduled this?
I will say,
he's the athletic director. Why were you trying to make fun of my man Turner Jackson?
I wasn't trying. I was just questioning. Who had the calendar out when we decided these things?
He said, who scheduled this?
Well, as a former coach, I'm thinking, who in the world would ever decide to play these 3 games back to back to back? But that you got to, if you are Bradley Central's coaching staff, you have to make sure that you don't say, hey, this is the most important game of the year, and then next week you have to repeat that and say Cleveland's the most important game of the year, and then the next week you have to say McMinn County. So you have to get these kids to buy in. If they don't buy in tonight, this could be a long night for Bradley Central.
It can be, and with McCleary coming off an injury last week, being a little bit banged up, heard he was in a walking boot all week. It's going to be interesting to see how that ankle holds up.
Yeah, Aiden McCleary at church Wednesday night was still in a walking boot. You've got a few of the Walker Valley alum that was at church want to know if he could stay in the walking boot through Friday. I mean, that's what this community is all about. That this has become one of the greatest communities together in football. All 3 teams are ranked in the AP. I don't know many other counties in this state that can say that.
That's exactly right. I tell you what, Austin Chadwick is our producer here, doing a wonderful job. Thank you so much. We're going to take a break right here. I think we're good for that. And then we're getting close. Kickoff at 7:30 tonight. Hey, tell a friend. We're on mixtv.tv. And also, we are at mymix1041.com. Some of you are watching on Facebook. But mixtv.tv is the easiest way to do it. We've got a lot of special things going to happen, features tonight, including some special sideline reporters. We are going to be joined, our Crawford sideline is actually going to be 2 moms of the 2. And we're looking forward to that. It should be interesting tonight.
Absolutely. This is going to be a great night for football. I can't wait to get under this tent because I'm sweating to death. But the sun's going to be down about 8:12 or so, I hear. But this is going to be a fantastic night for football. The facilities here, again, if you're not here, you can't get to a game here at Walker Valley, get to a game at Bradley, get to a game at Cleveland. There's not better facilities in the entire state than these 3 schools.
Steve Hartline, Stephen Shelton, and
all right, Josh Shelton, thank you very much. We're going to head under that tent right there. It's pretty hot out here. And we are going to go live as kickoff is right around the corner. So stand by. We'll take our final pregame timeout. I believe that's right. And yes, it is. We'll come back with more Mixed TV coverage of Bradley, Walker Valley from the MAC in just a moment.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
We're a general practice law firm. We handle everything from bankruptcies and divorce to criminal cases, estate planning, probate. We handle the majority of things that normal folks will run into. There are some things we don't touch on, workers' comp, employment issues, disability, things of that sort. But pretty much everything else that 97% of Cleveland is going to deal with, we handle.
For all of your legal needs, contact the law offices of Andrew B. Morgan at andrewbmorgan.com.
Hey, I'm Eric Garden with Volunteer Rid-A-Pest, and a major problem in our area is too much moisture in a crawl space. And it's pretty easy to tell if that's a problem at your house. Just open the crawl space door and take a whiff. You know, if you smell a musty odor, then you've got too much moisture. If you want to go a little further, you can crawl under there and have a bright flashlight and look at your floor joists. They should be a yellowish to beige color. If they're fuzzy looking, if they're dark, you need somebody to take a look at it that's a professional. You can give us a call at 698-7205. We'll give you a free evaluation.
The Vic Vascular team is leading the way in peripheral vascular care in our region.
Feeling of pain in your legs, loss of sensation in your feet or toes,
open sores that won't heal,
weakness when walking.
Do you have flow problems?
These are the first signs of peripheral artery disease, PAD.
PAD affects 1 in 5 Americans, and when untreated,
hey, have Austin take a photo of all of us.
If you or one of your loved ones are experiencing the signs of PAD, be evaluated.
We are Vascular Institute of Chattanooga. We can help.
Austin, can you get our picture?
We are being defined by algorithms that think they know what you like and who you are. But is their digital version of you really you? The all-new Infiniti QX55. Introduce yourself.
Tonight, we're Bears.